What's up, people? IOBA, my name is TC. So, we are 1 week out from the election, 1 week out. It's going to be some crazy shit because even if Donald Trump lose, he going to say he won. Even though he lose, he going to say he won. And the white boys going to want to raise hell. The white boys going to want to raise hell. I don't think he's going to win. I hope he doesn't win, but this country has done crazier things than elect a crazy man twice. It's done much crazier things, much nastier things than that. So if he win, like I always tell you, it'd be my first time witnessing an actual miracle. It shouldn't even be this close. It shouldn't. Y'all heard about the rally the other night. What's that comedian name? Tony Hinchcliffe? Tony Hinchcliffe. I guess I'm saying his name right. I don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna see this anyway. He up there at the Trump rally telling nigger jokes. And he up Jewish jokes, Hispanic jokes, he all over the place with his nastiness. And Donald Trump, he said he don't know him. I don't know how he got there. I didn't sign him up. I don't know. I ain't heard what he said. Donald Trump. But I heard Donald Trump say all the same shit, so it don't really matter, does it? And it's time to make a decision. Now, I know that Kamala Harris isn't the best candidate. I already know that. I talk about this all the time. Kamala Harris and the Democrats are not going to do anything specific for black people, but neither is Donald Trump and the Republicans. But Donald Trump and the Republicans intend to change the whole fabric of the country and to make it into something that's going to be really tough for people like me to live in. They're going to change the whole fabric of the country and make it tough for some people, especially people who look like me, to live in. Now, I'm cool. I'm foundational Black American, ADOS, multi-generational. I go back to the cotton plantation and before that. So I'm safe, but it ain't about me. He gonna start, when he say he gonna do mass deportations, he means that shit. And he ain't gonna be asking no questions. You're gonna get thrown the fuck out, and then you're gonna have to fight your way back in if you legal. They're just gonna do, you never underestimate what them white boys gonna do to them black immigrants. And they telling you. And then you got people like Byron Donalds, I think that's his name. He got at least a couple of cousins that's going to get thrown the fuck out. That congressman, I think he is. Republican nigga that talk about, what did he say? Black people was better under Jim Crow or some shit. That nigga. He got at least a couple of cousins that's going to get caught up in the sweep. But the election, man, listen. The election can be won very easily by the Democrats. Shit can be won very easily by the Democrats. Because let me tell you, it's all a game, as I always say. Very dangerous, very serious game with lives on the line. I understand that, but it's all a game. Most of the politics is local. But on a national scale, do you really want Donald Trump and his cohorts to be the face of the United States for the next 4 years and what they're about to do to the United States? It's all a game. It's a very serious game. And Donald Trump should be out of it. But yeah. And damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the cheat code. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Democrats can win very easily. The cheat code. The cheat code is the black vote. The cheat code is the black vote. I'm telling you. You got to come down Black Street in order to win. And you got to come correct this time. You really do. You really do. You got to come correct this time in order to get that black vote. You need it this one more time, you're thinking. Because once you think if you fill the zone up with immigrants, Democrats, that they're going to be grateful to you and vote for Democrat in the next election or whatever. No, they're not. Because in the countries that they come from, a lot of times, they don't like the niggas there either. So they get here and they break Republican. Half of them do, most of them do anyway. So y'all, the only solid voting block that the Democrats have is the black vote. And they trying to win without making any direct promise to the black vote because they think they're going to lose the white vote. But they're going to lose the goddamn election if they don't start talking to black people with some measure of respect. They only got a week. I mean, look, with the way shit is now, that Kamala Harris probably could win. The way it is now. But she's supposed to blow this motherfucker out of the water. And if it's close, Donald Trump gonna say he won and all hell gonna break loose. If it's close, Donald Trump is gonna say he won and all hell is gonna break loose. You come to the black community with the same program that Joe Biden said he was gonna put in place. You might get more of the black vote that way. You might get pushed over the top that way. But to come with nothing except fear tactics, well, that ain't nobody afraid of Donald Trump and them white boys. We just not. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. I already said that, and it's about character for me. It's about Project 2025 for me, because I know they'll do it. That's what it's about for me. If I was in my 30s or 40s, I might feel differently. But I'm a boomer, so what are you going to do? But I'm still forward enough thinking to realize that what Donald Trump and the Republican Party want to do to the country is not the direction the world need to go in. It really ain't. These motherfuckers wish it was 1955 forever. These motherfuckers wish it was 1955 forever. From a social standpoint anyway. And that can't be allowed to happen. We got to move on into the 21st and 22nd century. Shit. People don't realize how fast 100 years go by. That's why I said the 22nd century. I graduated from high school 50 fucking years ago. So there's that. But I'm just saying, we can't have Donald Trump and his people changing this country into some kind of fascist fucking ethno-state or whatever the fuck they call it. It's time to move on. Sensible people got to vote for the betterment of mankind and the betterment of society. not just because they had a few extra dollars in their pocket during the COVID pandemic. Stupid motherfuckers, it ain't about you at this point. You know, ain't nobody gonna be able to live here. Not freely anyway. It's time to make, I think, a sensible choice. You know? Don't get it twisted. I'm more pro-black than the next brother. I understand what Tariq Nasheed and Professor Black Truth and Dr. Umar Johnson and Dr. Claude Anderson. I understand all of that. Antonio Moore, Yvette Carnell. I understand all of that. I really do. And I agree with 90% of most of it. And it's coming from all different directions, and everybody makes sense. So to me, it comes as like, I'm old because I'm older than all of them. For me, after having looked back at all the presidents that I remember from Jimmy Carter going forward, hell, before Jimmy Carter, Johnson, really, President Johnson going forward, because I remember the Vietnam War going forward. He is the sorriest excuse for a president I ever seen. And I've seen some bad ones. But Donald Trump, president again, after all of the shit that he did publicly, and it's this close, well, it's time to use the goddamn cheat code, isn't it? Come to us. This is just me saying this now, because I can't speak for nobody but me in my little four-cornered room. But come to us with the same agenda that Joe Biden had the last time around. I mean, you tweak it here and there. You know what I mean? You go and give us something for our vote, something we can use. How about ending qualified immunity for the police? How about that? How about a black hate crime bill? How about an anti-lynching bill? How about something like that? Just say something like that. How about money for public schools and a little less for jails and prisons? Just come to us with something like that and use the cheat code, and you'll be over the top. See, I know how to win. You know, you got to give somebody something. It's a fucking quid pro quo. You gotta fucking sell that vote. I try to tell people that all the time. No. Anyway, 1 week out. Do the right thing. Don't throw your shit away. Vote to keep the country together. Yeah, there you go. Vote to keep the country together. Because that's what this is really about. Because if that man get back in the White House, America ain't going to never recover from it. If Trump get back in the White House, the United States ain't going to never recover from it. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I hope y'all week continues to be productive. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check y'all on the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.